Port Aransas, Texas, our number 4 best coastal town. Imagine a place where sprawling, sugar sand beaches meet a vibrant, friendly town. A place so obsessed with fishing, it was literally built by and for anglers. Welcome back to Wanderlust Revealed. Today, we're cracking open our top 4 and landing on the sun-drenched shores of a Texas barrier island. We're talking about the incredible Port Aransas, a gem on the Gulf Coast known for its stunning beaches, world-class fishing, and an unmistakable laid-back island vibe that practically forces you to slow down. Located on the northern tip of beautiful Mustang Island, Port Aransas is a classic coastal town with a twist. It's steeped in a rich history of pirates, pioneers, and fishermen that has shaped its unique character. But I've got a question for you. What secret natural wonder, just a stone's throw from the bustling beachfront, draws wildlife lovers from all across the globe for a truly unique encounter? Stick around, because we'll be revealing that amazing spot halfway through. For now, let's get into what makes Port A, as the locals call it, our number 4 best coastal town. This isn't just another beach town, it's a destination that perfectly balances untamed nature with small-town charm and high-octane adventure with total relaxation. Getting here is an adventure in itself, usually involving a short, scenic, and totally free ferry ride where you're likely to be escorted by playful dolphins dancing in the boat's wake. It's the perfect introduction to an island that lives and breathes the coastal lifestyle. First things first, you can't talk about Port Aransas without talking about fishing. This is not a casual hobby here. It's the lifeblood of the community. In fact, on May 24th, 2025, it was officially designated the fishing capital of Texas by the state, a title it will hold for the next 10 years. This town, once named Tarpon, Texas, was founded by anglers, and that legacy is alive and kicking today. With the Gulf of Mexico on one side and Corpus Christi Bay on the other, Port A offers an insane diversity of fishing opportunities. For those who like casting a line from solid ground, the town is dotted with fantastic piers and jetties. The Horace Caldwell Pier stretches an impressive 1,200 feet into the Gulf, giving you a shot at bigger nearshore fish without ever stepping on a boat. Then there are spots like the Fish Pass jetties, a prime location for surf fishing where you can spend the entire day battling the waves and whatever's biting. But for the ultimate angling experience, you have to head offshore. Port Aransas is famous for its phenomenal deep-sea fishing charters. These expert-led trips take you out into the deep blue of the Gulf to hunt for prized catches like red snapper, marlin, sailfish, and tuna. The sheer number of species is staggering, and the town hosts more than 20 fishing tournaments every year, attracting pros and amateurs all hoping to land that trophy fish. This is a community that truly lives and breathes fishing, and whether you're a seasoned pro or a family looking to catch your first fish, Port A welcomes you with open arms. While fishing might be its official claim to fame, the beaches are the heart of the Port Aransas experience. Mustang Island, where Port A is located, offers 18 miles of wide, sandy shoreline waiting to be explored. This is the crown jewel of the island, where golden sands meet the sparkling blue waters of the Gulf. One of the best perks here is the drive-on beach access. With a cheap permit, you can drive your vehicle right onto the sand, making it incredibly easy to set up your home base for the day. No more hauling chairs, coolers, and umbrellas for a mile. Just find your spot, park, and start relaxing. The beaches are perfect for sunbathing, building sandcastles, and hunting for seashells. The waves near the Horace Caldwell Pier are often reliable enough for surfing and boogie boarding too. As the sun sets, the beach transforms. Port Aransas is one of the few places that allows bonfires in designated areas, creating a magical atmosphere as people gather around a warm glow, roasting marshmallows under the stars. And every spring, the beach becomes a massive outdoor art gallery during Texas Sand Fest, one of the largest sand sculpting competitions in the country. But the adventure doesn't stop at the shoreline. You can soar 300 feet above the Gulf with Shoot 'em Up parasailing for a bird's-eye view of the island. Or if you're a true adrenaline junkie, you can jump out of a plane with Skydive South Texas for a tandem freefall, landing right on the beach. If you prefer your thrills on the water, you can rent jet skis or explore the calm, winding mangrove tunnels of the Lighthouse Lakes paddling trail by kayak. And for an unforgettable family experience, you cannot miss the Red Dragon Pirate Cruise. This isn't just some boat tour, it's a full-blown interactive pirate adventure on a custom-built 70-foot ship. The costumed crew keeps everyone entertained with sword fights, water pistol battles, treasure hunts, and even firing a real cannon. While the kids live out their swashbuckling dreams, adults can enjoy the full-service bar on board. It's a hilarious and fun way to spot dolphins while enjoying a show that's a blast for all ages. Okay, it's time to talk about that secret I mentioned earlier. Remember that natural wonder that draws wildlife lovers from all corners of the globe? While the beaches get all the hype, the true hidden gem of this island is the Port Aransas Nature Preserve. This incredible sanctuary covers over 1,200 acres of protected coastal prairie and salt marsh, an area once known as Charlie's Pasture. It offers a peaceful, stunningly beautiful escape from the crowded beach spots. Here, you'll find miles of boardwalks and trails perfect for a hike or bike ride, winding through ecosystems teeming with life. There are also viewing towers that give you panoramic views of the wetlands, letting you see for miles across the golden grasses and shimmering water. The preserve is a haven for wildlife. It's home to a huge variety of resident water birds, including the iconic and impossibly pink roseate spoonbill. You can also spot reddish egrets, American oystercatchers, and dozens of other species. The area is a critical stop on the central flyway for migrating birds, meaning the diversity is even higher in the spring and fall. But it's not just about the birds. Right next to the preserve is the Leonabelle Turnbull Birding Center, a world-class site for wildlife viewing. Its boardwalk stretches out over a freshwater marsh, bringing you incredibly close to the action. And here, you'll want to keep an eye out for a local celebrity. A massive American alligator affectionately known as Boots by the locals, who is often seen basking in the sun just feet from the walkway. This combination of wild spaces is the island's best-kept secret, turning a great beach vacation into an unforgettable nature journey. After a long day of fishing, beaching, or exploring nature, you're going to work up a serious appetite. In Port Aransas, that means one thing: fresh Gulf seafood. The local restaurants here pride themselves on serving fish, shrimp, and oysters that were likely swimming in the Gulf just hours before landing on your plate. The vibe is almost always casual, friendly, and all about flavor. You'll find legendary spots like Finn's Grill and Ice House right on the waterfront where you can watch the boats come in. Then there's Grumble's Seafood Company, which is committed to serving only Gulf-caught seafood. For a taste of Louisiana, the Crazy Cajun has been serving up its famous seafood boils since 1987, where they dump a huge platter of shrimp, crab, sausage, corn, and potatoes right on your table. Plus, many restaurants in Port A have a cook-your-catch policy. This is a fantastic local tradition where you bring in the fish you caught on your charter, and the chefs will prepare it for you. It doesn't get any fresher or more rewarding than that. For a more upscale evening, places like Tortuga's Saltwater Grill offer creative seafood dishes and an extensive wine list. But no matter where you go, the island's laid-back feel is always there. As the sun sets, beach bars and live music venues come alive, keeping the good times rolling into the evening. Beyond the food, there's a charming local culture to explore. You can visit the Port Aransas Museum and the adjacent Farley Boat Works. Farley boats were legendary wooden fishing boats built right here starting in 1915, and the restored boatworks now operates as a living museum where you can watch boats being built. There's also the historic chapel on the dunes, a tiny, beautiful white chapel from the 1930s on one of the highest points of the island, still used for small ceremonies today. Ready to pack your bags for Port A? The best times to visit are spring and fall when the weather is gorgeous and the crowds are a bit thinner than in the summer peak. But if you're coming for the fishing tournaments, summer is absolutely the time to be here. Getting around is part of the fun. You can use your car, but if you want to do it right, you rent a golf cart. Cruising to the beach in a 4- or 6-seater cart is the preferred mode of transport and just part of the island lifestyle. Most beaches require a permit for your vehicle or golf cart, which is cheap and easy to get. And if you plan on fishing, don't forget your Texas fishing license. For budget-friendly options, take advantage of the free parking areas on the beach, the incredible nature trails that are free to enter, and the many community events happening year-round. And just a short drive down the road, Mustang Island State Park offers 5 more miles of protected coastline, perfect for camping, hiking, and birding. From its hard-earned title as the fishing capital of Texas to its 18 miles of beautiful beaches and the wild heart of its nature preserves, Port Aransas is so much more than just a spot on the map. It's a town that celebrates its history, protects its wild places, and invites everyone to slow down and embrace a sun-soaked way of life. It's a place for adventure, for relaxation, and for making memories that last a lifetime. And that's why Port Aransas, Texas has earned its spot as our number 4 best coastal town. Thanks for joining us on this trip to Port Aransas. We hope you're feeling inspired to check out this Gulf Coast paradise.